Dr. Anthony Fauci just got sick and tired of Senator Rand Paul's punk ass. They went at it today. Listen to this.
Into something. If the point that you are making is that the grant that was funded as a sub-award from EcoHealth to Wuhan created SARS-CoV-2, that's where you are getting. Let me finish.
We don't know.
Well,
we don't
wait
know
a minute.
If it did come from the lab, but all the evidence is pointing that it came from the lab, and there will be responsibility for those who funded the lab, including yourself.
I totally
This committee will allow the witness to respond.
I totally resent the lie that you are now propagating, Senator, because if you look at the viruses that were used in the experiments, that were given in the annual reports, that were published in the literature, it is molecularly impossible.
No one's saying those viruses caused it.
It
no
is
one is
molecularly.
alleging that those viruses caused the pandemic. What we're alleging is that gain-of-function research was going on in that lab, and NIH funded it.
That is
you can't
not.
Get away from it. It meets your definition, and you are obfuscating the truth.
I'm not obfuscating the truth.
Senator
You are the
Paul's
one.
time is expired, but I will allow the witness to.
Let me just finish. I want everyone to understand that if you look at those viruses, and that's judged by qualified virologists and evolutionary biologists, those viruses are molecularly impossible to result in SARS-CoV-2.
Viruses caused the pandemic.
Senator Paul,
we're saying they are gain-of-function viruses because they were animal viruses that became more transmissible in human, and you funded it.
And you
admit the truth.
And you implying.
Senator Paul, your time has expired, and I will allow witnesses who come before this committee to respond.
And you are implying that what we did was responsible for the deaths of individual. I totally resent that. And if anybody is lying here, Senator, it is you.
Come on, Dr. Fauci. Ben Dixon is the host of Benjamin Dixon Show podcast. Teresa Lundy, principal, founder of TML Communications. Mustafa Santiago Ali, PhD, former senior advisor for environmental justice, EPA. Ben, Fauci, like, I'm tired of this shit.
He should have been tired. I'm glad to see him tired of it. What Rand Paul is doing here is particularly nefarious because he is making an assertion that is he's insinuating that Dr. Fauci and this gain-of-function research is what triggered the pandemic, and he knows that while he's making that distinction in front of the Senate hearing, that the Trump supporters are going to just run with that. He understands how to do this doublespeak. It's very Orwellian. It's very 1984. He's a professional propagandist. He's a professional liar, and he specializes in half-truth. And I'm glad Dr. Fauci read him for Filth.